Egotastic FunTime. Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to the Talking the Orville live pre-show explosion. Today we're going to have a great time talking about tonight's upcoming all-new episode of the Orville, A Happy Refrain, written and directed by the big man himself, Seth MacFarlane. In this episode, Claire's personal life takes an unexpected turn, Isaac asks John for some dating advice, and Gordon makes an unusual grooming suggestion to Bortus. As we like to do here at Egotastic FunTime, Talking the Orville, we're all here together to share our love for the Orville. We're going to hang out, talk about the show, take a look at a sneak peek of tonight's episode, as well as some production stills. Bananas won't be feared, but donkeys will be hugged, and I hope you all had a chance to Jaloja, because it's all beginning right now. But first, let us all say hello. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm fine. Nothing much going on in my life. Let's see who's here. Let's put on some music. We're going to have a great time. I'm really looking forward to tonight's episode because we're going to be getting a break next week. There's not a new episode next week. We're going to have a rerun. Isn't that crazy? But let's see who's here. Hopefully this is working. It doesn't always work. Also, let me rearrange the chat. I want to make sure it's visible to me eyeballs so that we can have a good chat. Hey, thanks John Palange. Forget the show. How did things go at work? Oh, we're going to find that out tonight as well. The anticipation. Did I do it? Did I quit my job or did I happily refrain? Today, YouTube's not doing a good job keeping track, but we do have B Retro Gamer, Dr. Scott Giles, Griff 6'3", Joel Diaz, Paz McGraws, Richie Poole, Rob Crawford, Cheyenne, JP's number one fan, Slime E101, and let me see what names I can see scrolling real fast. Because Reasons, General Pedrosky, Lights Shadows, Alec Curtis Tate, Mike Falderoff, Andrew Forrest, Dr. Scott Giles, I don't know if I said your name before, Frozen Owl, Chappie, there's so many of you. Eccleston's Angel, Mucky, Zora, all my friends are here. Anthony Spec F, Lance Wright, thank you so much. What happened at work? I don't know. Did I do it? We're going to find out here in just a little bit. We just got to give the Orville their due. We have to give the Orville their due. Rod Strayer, E. Carlson, Nerdrotic says good luck. Hey, Neurotic, how you doing? How's the channel going? Got a lot of subscribers there, buddy. Rob Crawford, thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. There's so many of you. Gosh, this is the biggest show I've ever had. Oh my God, look at the numbers. This is the biggest show I've ever had. Oh, what? I'm going to Jaloja my pants. Hey everybody, how's it going? So like I said, tonight, we're going to watch a preview for tonight's episode. I got some great pictures, some great stuff, not only from this episode, but from behind the scenes, a little bit from this season, a little bit from last season. Hey, thanks, Aaron Hall. JP, congrats on the new career path and good luck. You're going to rock this. Michael Canool, thank you so much. Because Reasons, you got me for $5 a month, bro. Patreon, follow your dreams, bro. Thanks a lot, Because Reasons. For the first time in my life, I am going to attempt to follow my dreams and, you know, work really hard. I'm not doing this maybe, if I did it at all, we'll see. I'm not doing this to take it easy, to get, you know, a bunch of views and money. I'm doing this to work. I want to work, but I want to work at something good. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and you guys are wonderful. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, we're gonna watch stuff. We're gonna look at some pictures. We got a brand new cast photo, season 2 cast photo of the entire cast, and I got the official cast picture of Tala, Jessica Zor. Really excited for that. I'm still looking for some of the official artwork. We haven't got that yet. Still, Alara's in the shot. We want to get Tala mixed in there. Bird of Prey 5, thank you so much. Scrolling by. Up to my Patreon a bit to help out on your dream. Thanks a lot. You guys are helping out on my dream. Hopefully it'll be all of our dreams. SP4NQD, thank you so much. Here's some more cashola to help you on your new career path. And I don't think that's your first donation there, SP4NQD. Once again, I thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. And I guess we're just gonna build this up. I can't wait to just I got all these ideas I've always wanted to do, and we're going to do them, you know, and I'm talking about visuals. I'm talking about getting stuff set up in a better way, in a better place. This little apartment's just not going to work for very long, especially when the summer comes and the air conditioner's rocking all the time. It's a very loud air conditioner, not very good for recording, but we're going to work that all out. All good things. I think you guys know what that means. All good things. No, that's probably bad. All things good doing it. All good things start. How about that? Thank you guys so much. And we are going to be talking about the Orville. Don't worry about that. You know, I like to put the ego in Egotastic FunTime, but I also like to put the Orville and talking to Orville. So we're going to do that. Before I let you guys know what happened today at work, let me give you at least the trailer for tonight's episode of the Orville, A Happy Refrain. The last episode, we're going to have no new episode next week. It'll be a rerun, but we're still going to stream because we're going to be celebrating the 20,000 subscribers that we'll no doubt have by next Thursday. Hey, thanks, Going Commando. JP, you are Bortus to my Clyden. Keep up the great work. Aw, thanks. Hey, but why don't you be Bortus? I'll be Clyden. I love Clyden. Kevin Sharp, you are crazy, the good kind. Believe in his receiving. Enjoy the beer I bought you on Patreon for $5 a month. Thank you so much, Kevin Sharp. Rara Brewski or Rara Brewski. I don't know which one I prefer, but I like pronouncing it both ways. We are rooting for you. Thank you so much. Eccleston's Angel. JP, I'm so excited for you. How you feeling? I'm feeling anxious, to tell you the truth. Joe Williams, dance for me, monkey. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Monkey. Psh, I'm not a monkey. I'm a ape. I don't got no tail. In the front or the back, unfortunately. Anyway, you guys, let's look at the trailer for tonight's episode of Happy Refrain. I just got to find the right button to click and make sure I click it. Here we go. A Happy Refrain. It's going to be a fun one.
Excuse me, how does one prepare for a date?
Oh, wow!
Fox Thursday, the Orville enters uncharted space.
Who's the lucky lady? Or fella? Or object?
Toaster.
Orville, all new Thursday.
How did it go?
There was no equipment malfunction.
Well, you don't have to brag about it.
On Fox.
I wonder if he had to oil it up beforehand. Also, we got some pictures I'm going to show you for tonight's episode. But let me tell you guys, T. Stoney, thank you very much. On a similar trajectory, JP, 2 years hitting the ejection button. Got a plan all set up. Nice. Got to have a plan, you guys. I've been planning this for 4 years. I actually started this adventure 4 years ago. I erased some of it and put it back and started a new thing a couple times. It's been a long time coming. But so yes, you saw my video today, and I was so nervous. I was like, God, I don't know if I should do this. I'm not quite ready, but also I'll never be ready if I don't just take the jump, take the plunge, believe in myself for the first time ever, right? And so, yeah, I walked in there to my boss and said, hey, man, can we, chat for a little bit? And maybe I can ask you for some advice, too, because I'm a little bit over my head here. And you're a business owner. Maybe you can help out. So I let him know that, I've been working my side gig, which is doing, editing videos, which I guess is kind of true. I didn't want to say the whole YouTube thing because people are like, what? You know how it goes. And I said, yeah, I have way too much work to do. I can't do both of these jobs because, what I've been doing for years now is, and it's broken me a couple times, but I kept getting back up, Sylvester Stallone style, over the top. I kept getting back up. So what I've been doing is I've been going to work 5 days a week, full-time work, kind of soul draining, where I was at, not necessarily, some jobs are great. And then I'd come home and work on my show until it's time to go to bed. And then I'd go to bed, and then I'd go back to work, and then I'd come back, and then I start working on the show again until it's time to go to bed. And it's a lot. So and now that things are going well, thanks to you wonderful people, I told him, I can't do both anymore. I got to give my notice. And here's what happened. It was wonderful. He was super happy for me. He was giving me all this advice, say, oh, you need to do this, you should do this, incorporate Go talk to the city. You know, it's not hard. I'll give you any advice you need. And it blew me away. And so we just had a great, a great conversation. I told him because I really want to leave, because what I do over there is something no one else can do, okay? And I put a lot of work over the years in building that place up in a certain way, my area in a certain way that's been very profitable for the company. Not for me, but for the company. And so I said I'd do a 1 month notice where for 2 weeks, I'll just work my job and put stuff together, try to help get somebody trained up, write a manual on how to do what I do, and then, ease off a little bit for the following 2 weeks. And then at the end of the month, on the 28th of February, the shortest month of the year, great timing to do it, I'm done! And I'm doing this full time and building the empire, and I'm taking all of you with me. We're coming together. You guys are the first. You guys are the first generation egotastic ego panions, and you're all coming with me, and we're gonna figure this all out. And I have some due diligence because reasons. Thank you again. Your editing is top par with the best it really is in your own style. We all know it, and you finally know too. Oh, thank you so much. And now I'm gonna be able to do. I've been doing these videos where I'm in front of the webcam here, doing stuff. I'll be still doing those sometimes, but I'll be able to do more of the higher quality editing a couple times a week as opposed to just once a week with the Orville reviews. So I'm very excited about that because I do like the editing process. It's kind of part of my style. JLP, we love you and your content. Thanks for keeping it classy. Jaloja! What? Man, you guys got through. Rip93 for have a beer on me, bud. Congrats on going after something you love. We're all here with you till the end of the Jaloja line. I'll let you all go in front of me if you got a Jaloja harder than I got a Jaloja. And man, you guys are so great. And also, if you guys want to help me not Jaloja my pants for the first couple months, all the links are down there. I got the PayPal, I got the Patreon. Be a patron. Patreon's easy. $2 a month for just a couple months, and then bone out. Who cares, right? And if we get, all 20,000 of you to do that, we're going to be sitting pretty, and I'm going to put it all into production, all into getting a studio, all getting to, actors, directors, talented people that make the things that we love on this show. We're going to chat with them and put them into contact with you guys because you guys are great. I love being in contact with you guys. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? This is the best fandom. The Orville is the best fandom I've ever experienced, and I'm throughout the years, part of a lot of different fandoms, and still am, and this has been a noticeable difference. We're peace and love sci-fi fans, or something like that. We're not fighting. I think, sometimes we do, but, that's the dark side creeping in, but it's amazing. You guys are amazing, and I'm going to say, because I'm an Orville fan, I'm amazing too. All Orville fans are amazing. Let's see what some of the things you guys are saying. Michael Cannell says, I'm a CPA in California. If you need account and tax advice for free, let me know. Don't want all that money to go to Uncle Sam. Boy, that's right. We might end up talking. I got to get all that money first, but if that happens, we're going to talk. Christina, hey JP, can I be your +1 to Comic-Con? Well, I already have a +1, but I'll see if I can get a +2. And then we'll head on down there. I am planning on going to Comic-Con this year for the first time ever. I do got to, drive out there. And but my mom lives an hour away, so I'm just going to stay with her. Mr. Bidwell, thank you so much. I love your stupid show. Thank you so much, Mr. Bidwell. I appreciate that. Okay, real quick, you guys. I do want to get to, because I'm all about sharing the Orville love. Let's look at some stills for tonight's episode, which I'm really excited to see because it's a fun one. You know how the Derulio episode was a fun one? This is another fun one. So in this episode, for some reason, I don't know why, we got Tala and Kelly. This looks like sick bay. Could be Tala getting her checkup, and they're just making sure that we all know, keep score of the things I say, because see if I'm right. Tala might just be getting a checkup to remind us, yeah, you're not going to have any problems. You're super strong. You're not going to have any problems with muscle atrophy. Thanks, Dr. Finn. Oh, look where we're going tonight. We're going bowling, which is amazing. And guess who's there? Guess who's bowling with us tonight? Ensign Turco, my one and true love. Ensign Turco. Can't wait to see how that goes. And then, of course, Isaac's there. We're bowling. Oops, sorry. And I just want to look at Ensign Turco again because she's an angel. Are you an angel? I picked that line up from this really cool kid that grew up to be an awesome evil Sith. Isaac is going bowling. I'm guessing he's getting dating advice. So, hey, you should take her bowling. Who's he going to be taking bowling? I'm thinking Claire. Tonight, like I said, you've seen this from, not this image, but you've seen Bortus with his mustache. Bortus is wearing his mustache at the symphony tonight. And there's Ensign Turco. Don't ever forget her. Ever, you guys. I swear to God. So it looks like everybody's enjoying themselves. Now, this scene here, I knew there was going to be some sort of show, some sort of orchestra scene. I thought it was going to be at the Disney Concert Hall in the episode directed by Jonathan Frakes. That might still be the case, but here it looks like we are having some sort of concert. And here are the musicians. Now, I didn't check into it. I didn't have time, but I am wondering if this fella here is the gentleman that does the usual conducting for the Orville's, you know, the symphony that does all the music for the show. Is this Bruce Broughton? Or Broughton? I don't know. Or Broughton? I can't remember. Sorry, Bruce. We have some fresh alien meat right here. This dude looks like he's none too pleased. He ain't having it. He's not enjoying it. And this dude's like, huh? What? And then, of course, yeah, so Tala is getting that checkup. Gonna get everything checked out, you guys. And I have a question about Tala that I do want to ask production the next opportunity that I have. As we all know, she has her hair on a side ponytail. Do they even bother doing the makeup on her ear on that side, or is it just a regular ear because her hair covers it? I don't know the answer to that question, but I really want to find out. Looks like Bortus is chatting with Dr. Finn. This is pre-mustache, or is it post-mustache? I'm guessing it's pre-mustache. No clue why Bortus wants to chat. And there's just Bortus looking like a badass. Alright, speaking of fear the banana, Isaac does not fear the banana. I'm guessing he's giving this banana to Claire. And from what I understand, I'm sorry if this is a spoiler of a joke, but he brought a banana because he understands when she gets hangry. So he wants to make sure she doesn't get hangry. But I didn't spoil that. The Orville actually spoiled that. And then here they are, probably chatting, probably wondering how the date's going to go. Now, I don't know who asks who out. If she asks him out or vice versa. You know, in the season premiere, we haven't had an update on this situation yet, but in the season premiere, you can tell stuff was going on. She's getting some weird feelings for him, but she also seems like she's in her right mind. She understands what's going on. She understands the situation. And Isaac just, I hope he's went and bought some, you know, fresh can of oil. If you know what I mean. Here's the new cast photo. Got everybody here on the staircase to the bridge. Bridge is up here. We got Tala right here. But I am still waiting for something cool, you know, like that really cool one that I used for the countdown. I'm hoping that... And if they don't do it, I'm just going to... I apologize to Halston. I apologize to Alara. But I'm just going to Photoshop... I'm just going to Photoshop Tala onto that because that picture is so freaking cool. Here's a little behind the scenes. I think you saw this in my review, if you watched the review. This is the episode from last week. You know, happy birthday. Happy birthday episode. This picture was originally posted by Penny Johnson-Gerald back when they shot this, which I think was back in March. But it was cropped. It was cropped where you couldn't see Tala's face at all. They weren't letting us know yet that Halston was gone. In fact, they didn't let us know Halston was gone until the day after she left. And this is another behind the scenes. This alien here you might recognize from the the series finale. I'm blanking on that. She was the caterer in the party they had at the beginning of the episode. A little behind the scenes of Mark Jackson. Hey, thank you, Force Master 2000. Here's to a fellow job quitter. Good luck, JP. Thank you so much, Force Master. Quit that job. Quit it. Everybody, all of us should quit our jobs and just start stealing. We're just going to be stealers now. Egotastic steal time. Here's the official cast photo of Tala. This, of course... Hey, I just realized something looking at this. This is the exact pose that Alara is standing in that that rendering, that drawing that I used for the opening, the countdown, where they're all standing on the shuttle bay and it's all pretty and nice. This is the exact position. So they're gonna crop Tala out. I mean, they're gonna crop Alara out and totally put Tala in. Mark that down on your score sheets, you guys. I'm calling it right now. They are getting rid of Alara from that promotional poster, and they are adding in Tala. I just called it right now. Mark Jackson being all cool. I actually got a lot of videos that I'm going to be getting my hands on really soon behind the scenes. I'll start putting them out on the live shows here. I just love this poster. I love that it also has no wordings, no lettering on it. Another behind the scenes. This was Into the Fold. I could tell by Claire's hair, because I'm sick like that. I know way too much about the Orville. Into the Fold as well with Mark Jackson. And, oh, dude, I am so sorry. I forget your name. I know your name. I totally forgot your name, buddy. But I know it. Dang it. And then we're back to the top. Now back to my face. What? So how you guys doing? You guys ready for tonight's episode? We do have 38 minutes until the new episode starts. And, of course, at that time, you know, we'll be all excited. I was going to cut this episode early because I do want to start doing shorter live streams, you know, an hour and 15 minutes. But we're just going to go until we're done because a lot of exciting stuff happened. And, you know, after the premiere time, we might want to talk about Star Trek and, you know, my job and this channel and all this good stuff, okay? Which I'm sure is going to come up anyway. I got to get to some of the stuff you guys are saying. Sorry it's taken me so long. It's just been so exciting of a day. All right, Trek Guy 66 says, I want Orville action figures. Now, I have seen nothing about Orville action figures as of yet, but I do think they are in the works. I do know that all the actors, all the characters have had their likenesses licensed for the purpose of doing action figures. So action figures are coming out. I hope they get Todd McFarlane. Is it McFarlane or McFarlane? It's hard. So we got Seth MacFarlane. I get confused, you guys. You know, the guy that did Spawn. I hope we get him. He makes my favorite types of action figures. I also want to get Orville Funko Pops. I'll probably get those right away. Full, you know. Hopefully they have the full crew and don't mess with us. They did that with Parks and Rec. I was so mad. It was like they had a bunch of characters, but they didn't have every character. What's up, Juan Stevan Ordonez Vilota? Sorry, I'm sure I messed that up. But hey, how's it going? Joel Diaz, I want an Orville video game. A plug to your gaming channel, JP. Oh, man, if there was an Orville game, like an official one, we'd be playing it on the gaming channel all the time. Now, also, speaking of the gaming channel, once I'm completely done with my job, I will be jumping back in. I do have the Egotastic Game Time channel. There might be a link down there. If not, don't worry about it right now. Once I have the time, I'm going to be streaming games on there multiple times a week. I'm going to try to keep a schedule, have it on the same day. We're going to build that up. Also, I'm going to be doing the Twitch. Twitch link is down there. A lot of you have been subscribing to that today. I don't know how, I don't know if I'll be getting to it, this month, February, while I'm working at the job, but it's coming. It's coming. We're also going to start doing live shows on there as well, not just gaming. We're going to be doing pre-show Orville here, post-show Orville after I've watched it on Twitch. Hey, thanks, Frozen Al. JP, you are so damn good at this. What programs do you use to create Egotastic FunTime? I am the program. I live within the matrix. To create, I use a keyboard to type things up. For editing, I use Sony Movie Studio 13. I don't have anything special. I don't have anything very special. I got a really nice home video camera. I have lights. I have a record button. I press it and I go. And it's all, for me, it's all about, you know, writing down what I want to say, performing it, which I've had years of training with performing. Just, you know, people don't like it when you perform at work. You know how it goes. They say, shut up, get your job done. Or they should. Then, you know, I edit on my lame computer, which is doing a worse and worse job every month as it slows down, as computers do. No matter what you do, when you're at my skill level with the pewters. And that's it. And I just do it every day. I work hard at, you know, keeping up on the social medias. I'm on the Twitter all day. The community page on YouTube all day, every day. The Facebook page, and just put it out there. Hopefully engage people, ask people questions, something they want to talk about. And it's just, you know, be part of a community. That's what I do. And right now I'm using OBS. And YouTube. Bird of Prey 5. Wow, Sony Music Studio, not even Vegas. Well, I use Sony Movie Studio 13, which I think also makes Vegas. I think they're close together. They're part of the same thing because they're always advertising Vegas to me all the time. But I got so good at using this. Eventually, you know, as things grow, I'm gonna get a Mac. I'm gonna get, you know, nice software. We're gonna be doing it up, and it's gonna be amazing. 101 Negayo, save for my brother in Portuguese. Chupa meu pinto. Thank you. Whatever that says. Chalupa beans. Just kidding. I'm not smart enough to know Portuguese. Yeah, there you go. Concerned Onlooker says Sony Movie Studio is Vegas. That's pretty much how I understand it. It's just all my stuff says Sony Movie Studio. They could easily say Vegas if they wanted it to. Cheyenne, JP's #1 fan, says, do you actually have an Orville uniform? Because I do. Well, first off, Cheyenne, I'm very jealous. I do not have an Orville uniform. It costs money, you guys. But also, I want to get buff. I want to get buff. Get, you know, worked out. Jay Lee style. That dude, you know, he's buff. So I'm going to get buff. And then I'm going to get a uniform. Tailor-made by Joseph Poro, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. I'll be doing an episode about him, by the way. He's the costumer. He's doing a great job. Killing it this season. Kevin Sharp. So in 1 month, gonna sleep later? Yeah, I'm going to start sleeping in 1 month. Not too late. I'm not going to be getting up at the crack of noon. That's not my thing. I'm going to get up in the morning, work out, get dressed like I'm going to work, and then come right over here and do Egotastic FunTime. GeoLaw1 says, maybe you should delete some of those not porn folders to speed up your PC. I will never do that. You have to have at least one not porn folder to keep people off the sin, or else they'll think you're a pervert. I mean, geez. Can't do that. William Johnson, congratulations, JP. Good luck. And first off, you know, you guys have been so great today. I made that video, you know, at first, actually, before I made that video, a couple hours before, because I still wasn't sure if I was going to do it, because I'm scared. I went on the Egotastic FunTime community page and asked you guys what I should do, and hundreds of you were, you know, saying, do it, don't do it, maybe do it, all this great stuff, and I was responding to you guys, and then I decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And so I made a video about I'm going to do it, and I still wasn't for sure at that point because, like I said, I was scared. And, and then I did it. And it feels incredible, though it's still surreal because I just did it a couple hours ago, and I still got to go to work tomorrow, and I still got to go to work for a while. But I'm going to be doing what I've been doing the last month or two, where I'm doing a lot more videos, but you know, I'll do the big review video in the studio. By studio, I mean my little dining room next to the litter box. And so I'll still be doing those, and then eventually I'll be done working, and then I can do a couple of fancy videos per week as well as the other videos. And still, do you think for an instant I'm not going to do Egotastic Card Time every Friday? Of course, I'm never going to stop doing Egotastic Card Time. On Fridays, we're going to do Egotastic Card Time every week. Well, most weeks. And, I hope you guys come along for the ride. Get it? Ride? We're in a car. Rod Strayer, JP, could the Orville be made into a full-length movie? It can. Actually, we're getting a full-length Orville movie this season in the form of a 2-part episode. Actually, I have the title of that 2-part episode. Where did I put that? Here it is. Okay. So here's the deal with the Orville. Tonight we have a Happy Refrain. Next week we have no brand new episode of the Orville. We're going to stream anyway because we're going to celebrate reaching over 20,000 subscribers. It's been a long road getting from there to here. We're going to celebrate that next week. The next episode comes out on Valentine's Day. It's called Deflectors. It was first called Shields, and they recently just changed it to Deflectors. Don't know what that's about yet. And then the episode after that, which does not have an official air date, but I would think it would be the very next week. The 20, whatever date that is, 26, I don't know. Math it up, people. We have an episode called Identity, Part 1. Which, of course, means the episode right after that, which may have another break. Don't know for sure yet, will be Identity Part 2. That's Dose Identities, you guys. That's as far as we got as far as titles, and that was just released today. So we got the information. Tonight, Happy Refrain. No episode next week. After that, Deflectors. The week after that, Identity Part 1. And then I'm guessing we're probably going to have another break, another week or two, and then we'll get the follow-up, because that's just how 2-parters go, right? Identity Part 2. Rob Crawford, thank you so much. Hey, JP, I hope you make it. I will worry about you. It's a parental thing, okay? Oh, I get it. Worry about me, please, because I'm worried too. But I'm not that worried. I think we can do this. I think we can do it, okay? And if all else fails, if we can't do it, I think we'll be doing it enough where I'll just go get another job that, is a part-time job. I think that together will be fine, okay? So don't worry about me. Unless it inspires you to become a Patreon or, donate in the money pool or Super Chat right now. Super Chatting is always good. Click all the links below, everything down there. Most of the stuff down there helps the channel in some way or another. And, but don't worry too hard. We're going to do this. I can go get another job, but also, we got this. We're going to do it, you guys. Don't even worry about that. The entire world's going to have an Egotastic Fun Time very soon. Robert Suarez, thank you so much. Congrats, JP. Here's a little something to help out, and it really does. So thank you very much, Roberto. I really, really do appreciate it. My favorite EMH doctor on Voyager was played by a man named Roberto. No, it's not. Yeah. No. It's Robert. But I call him Roberto. We're cool like that. Roberto is Robert. Am I wrong about this, you guys? Picardo, Frozen Out Picardo, Robert Picardo. Eccleston's Angel says, you should treat yourself to some bubbly, JP. Ooh, I like bubbly. Actually, I like brown alcohol, but I've been actually having a happy refrain, refraining from drinking too much because I don't have a problem or anything, but I'm in the process of losing weight. So, I'll have a little bit here and there, go out, have some glasses of wine with people, have a beer or something like that. But when I'm at home, which is most of the time, I'm drinking water, stuff like that. And then once I'm doing this full time in another month, every day starts off with me doing my, workout. And then hopefully you guys will see the difference. Keep score. Keep score of my weight loss, you guys. I mean, you won't be able to because, you know, you just see my face, but, you know, hey. We'll see how it goes. Eccleston's Angel says, have some Perrier, JP. Actually, I prefer LaCroix. Tonight's episode of Talking the Orville Live Pre-Show Explosion is brought to you by LaCroix. And then I just discovered Waterloo, which is even better, but they were all out. Thanks a lot, Kevin Scott 76. Congrats on following your dreams, JP. Follow your dreams. All you have to do is believe. And drink LaCroix. You guys really rocked out today. Once I announced that I was quitting or about to quit or am quitting, you guys really came through. You're sharing my stuff all over Twitter. JP just quit his job and, you know, all this great stuff and building me up to fail possibly. Patreons went nuts today, just this afternoon, the last couple hours. The super chats have been going great. You guys are amazing. The other thing that I do, the tip jar was going great. So thank you very much. And I know I say this every time we meet, but it really does mean the world to me. So thank you guys very much. Robert J. Hamilton, thank you so much. What a stupid show. Good day from Oz. Best of luck. I hope you're talking about Australia and not actually in prison. You never know these days. But thank you very much, Robert J. Hamilton. 24 minutes until a brand new episode of the Orville comes out. Now, here's a great tip. Many of us, you know, have to wait till the next day to watch the Orville. That's what I usually do. Last week, I tried this out because one of you guys said to do this, and it totally worked. So after we did the live stream, I went over to my Fire TV, and I downloaded the Fox app, Fox Now app, I think it is. What they do, I doubt they do this with all their shows, but with the Orville, they live stream it, so you can watch it live on their app for free. They will ask you to sign up, they will ask you for all this stuff, but just skip it, and it still works, which is great. But then once the episode is done airing, it instantly becomes a video for you to view. So we got done streaming. I waited for the episode to finish. I went on there, watched the episode that night, which was great because then the next morning I was able to, you know, when I was at work, get in the car and give you guys my first impression thoughts, which I will be doing tomorrow morning as well, and I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna try taking notes this time. That'd be smart, but I just when I watch a brand new episode of the Orville, I like to not think about work. I just like to sit down, watch it, and just, you know, get lost in the brand new episode. Carlos Sanchez, thank you so much. I appreciate that. JP, keep up the good attitude and great things will follow. Good luck. Thank you. That really, it means a lot, you guys. And I'm going to be expanding this whole universe. We're going to be doing exclusive Patreon stuff, which I have done a little bit lately with pictures and stills that I collect for you guys from the Orville and things like that. But I'm going to be doing videos for the Patreon because you guys have been so great. And I've always wanted to do that. Maybe, you know, run contests, things like that as well. And I'm finally going to be able to do that. Finally be able to work on that. Shum76179. Thank you so much, Shum. I'm guessing your boss coworkers aren't followers. Otherwise, they should have known what was coming. No, I keep my personal life, even though I've worked there 8 years and there's only a handful of us that work there, I keep my personal life very personal. They do not need to know about it. Renow Gaming, thank you so much. Wish you luck following your dreams. Enjoy your stupid show. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's why I do it. I mean, if you guys didn't enjoy it, I would just go do something else. Jesper117 says, come on, people. 400 watching, only 115 likes. We can do better than that. Yeah, you guys better like this video or I'm gonna get very angry. Stupid bastards. What the hell? That guy just comes out of nowhere all the time. Bryce Stodd says, why does that theme song of yours keep growing on me? It's weird. I did that theme song forever ago, and I've thought about doing a new one, but I just love it so much. And you guys either love it or hate it, and I love that. I love that you either love it or hate it. And so, and it just fits perfectly. But I would like an updated version of that same song. I just got to get with somebody that... I'm a musician, but I'm not, you know, I want something better than what I can do. A little bit, you know, hipper, all that stuff, but still do the same thing. We'll get there. We'll get there. And we are getting there. Appa Talks. I always forget to like a live stream till like halfway point. I get it. I forget to do that stuff too. Anthony Spec have one dislike. Someone doesn't have faith in Avis. They don't. That is always the case. There's always one thumb down during the live stream every single time, and I have no idea who it is. Neither do I. What? Oh, angry neutral. RT Whips says, "How did your boss react?" Actually, I was very nervous, RT Whips, but it was great. He was super excited. He wanted to give me all this advice. You know, say, hey, you know, if you need financial advice, whatever. You know, and he fawned over me. Says, if you ever need a recommendation letter, you let me know, and it's gonna, you know, we're gonna write it up so good, blah blah, you know, all that great stuff. Which was, you know, I was humbled and honored. But my goal is to never need to be recommended to anyone ever again. But it's very nice. Kevin Scott 76. It's JP in the mirror universe. What? The mirror JP has a shaved face, I'm guessing. Speaking of angry nerd troll, you guys. Frank Alfani says CBS sent the thumbs down. I wouldn't doubt it. They probably they hired a guy. CBS hired a guy. He says, okay, what's my job? Your job is to sit here, and every time JP puts out a video, you have to give it a thumbs down. Okay, I can do that. You're doing a good job, kid. Thanks. I have plans for Angry Nerd Troll. I just, of course, have, like with everything, I haven't had time to do it, but I have some plans, and it involves CBS. It's a sketch. I don't want to give it away because I'm still figuring it out, but it has to do with Angry Nerd Troll. And I got a couple other Angry Nerd Trolls. Angry Nerd Troll is going to be expanding as well, you guys. I got a lot of plans for that little fool. Michael Wells says, JP, my wife and I love your stupid show. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Star Trek Nitpickers. Angry Nerd Troll gets his own show? I did do a sketch one time where Angry Nerd Troll... What was it called? No, it's like Nerdtastic Troll Time, where he opened my show, he took it over, and then I had to take it back. I can't remember what episode that was. I'll find it sometime. I forget about all this stuff. Appa Talks, thank you so much. Awesomeness. Thank you, I appreciate that. Agrius414, congrats, JP, we love you. Well, thank you, Agrius414. I love you guys, too. Kevin Scott 76, animated Angry Nerd Troll the show. Well, I do have a cartoon version of him somewhere. I should start doing something with that. Jesper117, hope Angry Nerd Troll finally starts hating on STD. Oh, I think STD is Angry Nerd Troll's favorite show, so that's going to be tough. We're going to be expanding Angry Nerd Troll's backstory pretty soon, okay? Next month. Jonathan McKnight, can Isaac make babies? Oh, man, I hope we find that out tonight. He has a very special way of artificially inseminating his partner, I'm assuming. That's another plan, Howard Gleason. Perhaps other characters, an emo JP? Well, I've done Triceratops JP. I've done different JPs, and that's actually how I came up with Angry Nerd Troll. But yeah, I plan on getting back to that. I do have a character, another JP character I haven't brought out yet. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with him. He has costume pieces, so we're going to be working on that pretty soon. Frozen Owl, thank you so much. JP, you inspired me to start a YouTube channel. I'm not the guru you are, but it was fun making my first video last night. I need your skills. Just keep with it. Don't think it has to be amazing, because every video you do will get better and better and better. That's just the nature of things. Just keep doing it. If you're enjoying it, keep doing it. If you're not enjoying it, you know, stream on Twitch. I don't know. Rob Crawford, you're breaking me, JP. You better be successful. Well, with your help, Rob Crawford, I will be successful. I'll be successful with the power of Egotastic FunTime. You're tearing me apart, JP. And also, speaking of the most incredible movie ever made, The Room, that's another thing we're going to be doing. I'll be doing movie reviews every week of new movies. I got my AMC A-list card, you guys. I got that specifically so I can get into movies a day early, watch them, and do reviews. But, like I've said before, I don't got time, but I will have time soon, and we're gonna be doing all of that. We're building this up because reasons. Thank you so much. You should think about bringing on trusted moderators, not for disciple, but support as your channel grows. Oh, definitely, that's part of the plan. Don't need it right now though, but I do hope to get there. Not only moderators, but I want this to grow where there's other people doing shows on this channel. And, you know, putting out content that's, you know, correct for the audience, that's right for this audience. And really expand this thing into multiple shows, multiple people doing their stuff on this channel. That's why they have playlists, friends. Just put them in the different playlists. Kevin Sharp, thank you so much. I do love your stupid show, and I get the feeling a lot more people do as well. Glad you got to follow your passion, and we will keep watching. Thank you so much, Kevin Sharp. I appreciate that. And yeah, well, not now, but in 1 month from now, when we start going crazy, the audience I expect to grow pretty largely because we're going to be expanding. Of course, Orville's #1, Star Trek's #2, but then we're going to be doing a lot of other topics, Doctor Who, other sci-fi, other nerd stuff, movies, all that stuff. So it's going to expand. It's going to be nuts. But everybody here right now, you guys are the cool kids. All the other people, bunch of posers. Hate those people that don't exist yet, but they will. Don't tell them I said that, but you guys are the best. And let's see here. Okay, we have 13 minutes, if my math is correct. 13 minutes until a brand new episode of Happy Refrain. Real quick, a Happy Refrain, in case you're just wondering what the heck that means. Refrain, of course, means you have an impulse and you stop yourself from doing that impulse. And this is a happy refrain. So someone on the show tonight is going to have an impulse, and they're happily going to resist because they probably say, hey, this impulse probably isn't a good idea after all. We're going to see what that means. Eccleston's Angel, JP, you are funny. Here's some more money. Thank you, money. I love it. Pause McGraw, does JP stand for Jean-Luc Picard? Yeah, that's my name. My name is Jean-Luc Picard. I just go by JP because I don't want to, you know, take anything away from some other dude that's called Jean-Luc Picard. I mean, whoever that is, I just don't want to, you know, crowd his thing. I could go by JP. Michael Rose, so did you quit your job, JP? I did. I quit my job today, a couple hours ago. I gave them notice, though. I'm not a bridge burner. I want them to be set up for success. I just don't want to be part of that success. So I gave them 1 month, 2 weeks full-time, and then, you know, phase out for those last 2 weeks. So, yeah. I'm usually a 2 weeks notice guy. At least I used to years ago when I had other jobs in the, you know, earlier stages of my life. But this job, I was like, what I do is so specialized, and so nobody else knows how to do it. I wanted to give them a month so I can really put together a how to do my job packet, and so they can train people, and then I'll train them so they can train other people, because it'll be a while before they even hire anybody, I guarantee you. Because Reason says, I'm a bridge burner, but that's my profession. LOL. That's hilarious, actually. Are you a bridge burner? You burn bridges? I'm a bridge burner. Twisted bridge burner. Hey, hey, hey. What's that reference? You guys know? I changed the words a little bit. John Wadsworth. JP, who was the girl in your video with your beard? That's my special lady friend for the better part of the last decade. Her name's Rhonda. She's wonderful. Ooh, ATX Tube says, and this is not something I expect, and I don't consider this a spoiler, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. ATX Tube says, today's episode will make you cry. That I wouldn't even expect because the episode seems so fun. So that's kind of cool. I do know that this episode is supposed to have surprises, but they've said that before. I wasn't surprised. But I don't really know in this particular episode. So I am interested to see what the surprises are. I'm a welder. You would cry your first day. Oh, I bet. Because reasons. And also thank you because reasons. Thank you again. My uncle was a welder. But that's all I have to say about that. That has nothing to do with me. He was a welder. Michael Rose. Well, congrats. Here's to Egotastic 2019. And 2019, so it just started, but so far it's been the most egotastic month I've ever had. And I have you guys to thank for that. Dr. Scott Giles. Today is an auspicious day, JP. Pink's Garage. I'm the best. Aw, thanks, JP. You are Pink's Garage. Ron Cook says, I was the boss at my job. I got mad and fired myself. Boom. Mr. Bidwell says, Prodigy. You totally got that. That's the reference. I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Sorry if I'm making drinking liquid noises, you guys. Bob says, love the content, JP. We'll support you as much as possible. Best of luck expanding the channel. Thank you very much. I'm going to work. I've already worked my butt off. Because trust me, I got a little butt. And I plan on working the rest of my butt off. Get this thing going. James Dodd says, who is the image of Anger Neutral? Is it a younger picture of you? No, it's actually a picture I found. I think it's used as a meme. And I found the unmemed picture version of it. And I thought, I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And so I use that. But I'm going to be making some... I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with that picture now that I'm going to have the time soon. You're going to see Anchor Neutral show up in different situations. He's going to be wearing different costumes. He's going to be doing a lot of different stuff coming up here soon. And yeah, maybe I'll do an entire show. Well, not me. I have nothing to do with it. Maybe Anchor Neutral will be willing to do an episode of the show. You know, what he wants to talk about. I don't know what he'd want to talk about. Maybe Star Wars or something. That's up to him. We'll see what he comes up with. Ron Milner, love your channel, JP. Thank you so much. Because reasons, you're the best. Don't get me wrong, JP. Emotion can be a strength, and I admire your bravery. All I got is tough skin. Hey, that's a good attribute to have. I had to get a much tougher skin being on the internet. You got to have very tough skin, very thick skin. You got to. Eccleston's Angel, have you seen Future Man yet? Of course, both seasons. And that's something I want to talk about when I have time. I plan on doing a full episode about all of Future Man. Of course, there'll be nothing really to talk about as far as what's going on in the episode because no one could ever put that into... No one could sum up those seasons. It's too nuts, but we'll just talk about how great it is. And we have 7 minutes until an all-new episode of the Orville, A Happy Refrain. So those of you who are leaving this stream going to watch an all-new episode of the Orville, do that. It's more important than this stupid show. Go watch the all-new episode. Try to get my attention. We're going to say goodbye, all this stuff, if I can't get you individually, because when that happens, usually the chat's going up so fast that I can't keep track of it. I'll just keep saying, awesome stuff about going to watch the episode. Oh man, dang it! I spent half an hour after I got home tonight setting this up so that I could do cool sound effects when you guys did a super chat, and I didn't do any of them. That's just dang it. Next week, if we get a super chat, we'll do it. Joel Diaz, will you collab with other YouTubers? Yeah, I will, as long as it works out for everybody in the sense that it's the right timing, it's the right mood, it's the right group of people. I have actually I've tentatively talked to Doomcock about maybe someday doing something together. We're both just so busy with our channels. But I have a great storyline for Doomcock coming onto the show. I'm not going to reveal any of it because I think it's pretty dang spicy. And hopefully we'll get that worked out sometime. Vendetta Wild says, yay, been looking forward to this all week, JP. What's up, Vendetta? Cheyenne, JP's #1 fan, says, hey, JP, got any predictions? Because I need to fill my grading paper. There's not enough words in the world to describe how much I appreciate this stupid show. Thank you so much. For tonight's episode, my predictions are pretty subpar. I have a possible prediction. I don't know if this is the case because it can easily be a environmental simulator situation. This might be a time travel episode. Possibly. I'm going on a very thin string. Things that I've seen lead me to believe that this possibly be the time travel episode. But I'm just going on my gut feeling. It could just be a holodeck, I like to say, but of course it's environmental simulator with the Orville. It could just be one of those situations, but keep an eye out for tonight's episode. There might be time travel in it, but I really have no idea. But that's my prediction. I also predict that Isaac and Claire, while they're going to be getting jiggy, which we can all pretty much guess, I'm thinking it doesn't work out. I'm thinking they decide, nah, let's not do this after they've done this. Of course. But after they've done this, you know, they decide let's not do this anymore. Paz McGraw says, last chance to Jaloja. That's true. Get your Jaloja on before the new episode starts with limited commercial breaks. Because Reason says, no spoilers, but can I throw in some info bites? Yeah, as long as there's not spoilers. Usually any info I'm able to dissect pretty quickly and then figure out exactly what's going on. And then I give the spoiler that I didn't even know I was given. Ryan F says, stupid Gotham. Ron Milner, oh, I did do it once a little bit, but I haven't really gone into it. I think it's a great idea. Ron Milner, any chance as an Orville evangelist that you might get a walk-on part? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about doing the character, the evangelist, which I do plan on doing again. Sure, I might get a walk-on part at some point, being that I'm the Orville guy. But I mean, I have no hopes for that really. It's not even something that's really on my to-do list. It'd be nice, it'd be great. Mostly for the, you know, I just want to hang out and look at the set and see everybody and meet everybody. That'd be great. What I would like to do is maybe become a moderator at a panel at Comic-Con, something like that. Field the questions, do all that great stuff, be super nervous. I love being nervous. That'd be a great way to be nervous. But yeah, if I ever get the opportunity to do a walk-on role, that'd be great. But I have no feeling that would ever happen, though it'd be awesome. All right, Joker Gregory, 2 minutes later, Tater. All right, you get out there and you watch the Orville. Just for 117, JP as a Krill who gets murdered by Ed. Oh, that's so rude. Hey, but I would get a stunt double. Thank you, GPatL. I really appreciate your support. It really does mean the world to me, and I totally mean that. And because you did that, let's do... No, I already did that. Let's do... What? Thank you, GPatL. I'm glad I remembered. I got like 9 of these things in there. A normal username says, question, is it possible to have too much porn on your computer? Asking for a friend. Oh, no, not at all. It's possible. It's not possible at all. Well, it is if you run out of memory, but then you just get more memory. Pfft. Easy. I got a lot of USB slots for external hard drives. Put the hard in hard drive, if you know what I mean. All right, Geolaw, gotta go. I had a great time, JP. Thanks for stopping by, Geolaw. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, I'll see you next week. Dr. Scott Giles says, it'd be great if you were a moderator at Comic-Con. You're a pro. I'm just going to be happy to go. I'm going to Comic-Con. I'm going for the first time ever. I'm going to the legit, real Comic-Con this summer, I think. I got to buy tickets probably. Yeah, that's how that usually works. And maybe I'll see you guys there. I'll be walking around. going, what? Look at all this stuff. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. No, I was kidding. I'm not buying nothing. I got bills to pay, Jack. Cheyenne, JB's #1 fan. Gotta go prep for the show. Love you. Bye-bye. I know what that means. Jaloja for the show. Bye, Cheyenne. We'll see you next week. Tigerheart says, your character could always sell porn to Bortus. Well, Bortus already has a porn guy. I'll sell him not porn. I do got one folder of not porn. Let's see if he wants any of that. JP, any plans for Vegas Con? Eccleston's Angel. First off, I love Vegas. Vegas is my second home. I used to go there every month for 5 years. I love it. It's been a long time since I moved away. But yeah, if this takes off, I'm going to all the cons. I'm going to all of them, okay? I'm going to travel around. We're going to chat. We're going to hang out. I'll buy you a beer. How's that sound? Yeah, if when I go to Comic-Con, I'm going to send out the ego signal on the community page and let everybody know where I'm at. And then everybody can gather and we'll just have an Orville gang. You know, right there at Comic-Con. And then, you know, I don't know, maybe we'll riot, tear stuff up. I don't know. I don't know how it goes when a group of people that are excited about a franchise get together so quickly. All right, Jonathan McKnight, you go out there and you watch the Orville. It's starting now. Kevin Sharp, it's time. Gotta go. Had a great time. Hope you had an egotastic great time. Star Trek Nitpickers, I always spend all my money at ST conventions. Oh, God. I used to go to the Star Trek Experience at Las Vegas Hilton all the time. Oh, beautiful place. It's gone now, but man, it was great. Steve Lee says, no show for me. I'm stuck on my university. I'm sorry about that. Edgy Pumpkin, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're talking to Jesus. I'm sorry. I'll let you guys talk. But yes, I quit my job today. I gave him a 1 month notice. So, just to be nice. But yeah, I said I'm done. F you guys and the horse you rode in on. And it was... and I did it, but it went great. It went great. So 1 month, of course, we're going to be doing the regular Egotastic for the rest of the month. And then after that month, we're going super Egotastic. Okay? From then on, and we're expanding. The universe is expanding. We're going to start having crossover events in the Nerdtastic world. It's going to be amazing. Who's watching the Orville right now? Star Trek Nitpickers, when's the Orville Con? Well, here's an interesting thing. I thought about this a long time ago, but it wasn't the right time yet. Now it might be the right time. I want to put on Orville Con right here in Tulsa. Maybe start a Kickstarter. We'll do a Kickstarter to build up enough money so we can put it on here. This is a great place to do cons. We get cons here all the time, and we'll fly some of the stars in. You know, the writers. You know, maybe we can get Peter Macon. Scott Grimes, a bunch of people come in, set them up. It'll be great because it's to be the first one. It'll be a little bit more humble, where we actually get a little bit more time with them. It's gonna be great. But you know, I haven't set that up. I'm just a big talker. Rob Crawford, not me. I can't watch it right now. Like physically can, or are you just busy? Well, yeah, you're busy watching this amazing show on YouTube called I don't know what it's called, but I hear it's great. And don't forget, you guys. Fox Now app lets you watch the Orville brand new episode tonight for free. You can live stream it, or after it's done, the new episode is done airing, it becomes a video. You can watch it tonight. You don't have to wait for Hulu. Though, go ahead and watch it on Hulu as well tomorrow. Just all those ratings go to making it go straight to the show. They say, oh, our ratings are great. Our delayed ratings are great. Let's get that season 3 going. Which, man, I really hope they do a season 3 now. I think you guys know why. Jake Kraus says, Orville Con at Whataburger in Tulsa. No, we'll put it up. We'll put it up at a legit place, probably at the fairgrounds, one of the expo centers or something like that. Or no, you know what? Screw that. We'll do it over the Blue Dome District downtown. That's a great place for cons. I've been to a Doctor Who con. We put on one of the best Doctor Who cons here. We also have, you know, regular Comic Con, the traveling Comic Con. There's lots of cons here, so it'd be a great place. We got a great airport that's easy to fly into and easy to navigate. None of the stupid LAX bullcrap. Dustin Bowden says, I'm in Bixby. We'll totally be at Orville Con. I'll be there too. Hopefully we'll get some people to go. That's, you know, maybe next year we'll do that, you guys. Jason Link, I run an old-timey hardware store. What do you need for supplies to make Orville Con happen? I don't know as of yet, but we're going to need some, you know, some sets. Not sets, but, you know, things that look like it's from the Orville, you know, a panel, a wall, something like that. We'll get there. We'll work it all up. And, you know, no donations. We're going to get the Kickstarter going. People that do work get paid for their work. Jake Krause says, good luck on taking your jump to success. Can we still get random car videos? Love the random off-the-cuff Egotastics. Yes, Jake, every Friday we're going to be doing, no matter what happens, we'll be doing the car video every Friday. And I don't know what these buttons do, but thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it, Jake Krause. Car videos are not going anywhere. And no matter how much money if this thing takes off and I have a bunch of money, that it's still going to be that same old car because I'm not a fancy car guy. I don't need to spend money on a car. I've got my old car. It's paid for. It works. The away team. Dun, 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 dun. Travis says, I can help make a website for the con. Wouldn't that be great? We actually get this con going. And I'm going to, of course, keep you guys updated the whole way of making videos and whatnot. But maybe we all work together and we all put it, whoever can, contribute something to it. And, you know, we put this thing together and just it ends up being amazing. Samuel Mum says, I just realized that fan productions for the Orville would be possible, just like we had back in the day with ST before the Greed BS regulations. Yes, and actually people are already starting to ask, and I've been meaning to ask the Orville production. I'm sure they have nothing in place at this point because it's just too early. They're still can't get over the fact that we like them so much, and people are showing up in uniforms, you know, at cons and doing artwork. They're pretty ecstatic over that. And yeah, I've been meaning to ask them what they, you know, what should, you know, guidelines be for fan films, because people are starting to want to make them. So I can't wait for that. And when Orville fan films start coming out, which I'm guessing will start happening in just the next couple years, if not sooner, because, you know, people got uniforms, they got cameras, why not? They got plywood, why not? We're going to review them. We're going to either watch them, we're going to review them, we're going to talk about them, give them, you know, shine a light on them, that egotastic light of love on them, so people can experience them. Agrias414, here, let's see what you get.
That's what I'm talking about right there on that board.
Thank you so much, JP. What do you think about the ratings difference, the Orville between fans and reviewers? What do you think the pros are haters? Makes me crazy. Well, I think of their shenanigans, Agrias. Right now, the Orville is actually 100% on Rotten Tomatoes Season 2, 100% and 95%. I mean, this is at least last week. I didn't look this week. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, 95% in the audience reaction. STD is at some percentage that's not so bad, but the fan reaction's 29%. But that's pretty much the same as last year. Last year, the critics were giving STD on Rotten Tomatoes high praise, and all the fans hated it. Now they're giving the Orville high praise, and the fans like it. But really, it doesn't matter what they praise it at all. Praise it or dislike it. The critics on Rotten Tomatoes, the professional critics, their opinions don't matter either way. You can't trust them. F them. F them. F word them. They mean nothing. You watch it, see what you think of something. The audience reactions are usually great because that's just real people with no agendas talking about what they think about whatever they're talking about. The critics, they're paid. They're there to kiss booty so that whatever company pays them to say something nice the next time. You can't trust any of them, okay? I said it. I said my piece. Rotten Tomato critics, you get a raspberry. And you know what else you get? All over your face. And that's nasty. I'm not even into that. What's up, DevMag52? What's up, JP? Nothing much. Just quit my job today. That's about it. Star Trek Net Pictures. JP, what about this Anson Mount tweet or whatever? Is it canceled? Oh, I saw that, but I didn't have a chance to read it. If it was canceled, Doomcock and Mecha would be all over that right now. And Nerdrotic would be all over that right now. So, I don't know. I'll have to check and see. I think if it was canceled, it wouldn't be announced until Picard was out. Also, I love Anson Mount. I didn't know much about Anson Mount, but he almost makes me feel like I'm watching Star Trek, so I probably love him more than I should. But also, I love his Twitter. You know, I started following him last month because he's Captain Pike. I was like, I better figure out what this dude's about. I love his Twitter page. I love the posts that he makes. So, you know, whatever I think about STD or what you think, Anson Mount's pretty awesome. They should do a whole show based around him, but do it right. Star Trek Nitpickers. He said he was out of work, and Ethan Peck. Well, both of them aren't supposed to... Oh, well, of course. Both of those specific people are only supposed to be in Season 2. Captain Pike's got to go back to the Enterprise. He can't be in next season of STD. And Spock can't be in the next season either. These dudes are just for Season 2 to hopefully rile up the base, which it has not done. Though I've enjoyed the first 2 episodes that I've seen. Oh, and we got a new episode tonight in 20 minutes. Let me know if you're going to watch Star Trek Discovery at 8:30. Whatever. Actually, don't tell me that. Yeah, those 2 people would be out of the job. So, because they're not official permanent cast members. So that makes sense. But I'll read into it. We'll find out. The Beaumont resident says, JP, how did giving your notice go? Well, I did it. After I made that video, I did it, and it actually went well. I was very nervous, but it went well, and they wished me well, and I gave them a 1-month notice. I'm working for 1 more month, and then we get all super egotastic, and they gave me a lot of great advice, and I'm actually really excited about it. Jason Link says, Neurotic had a video about it going up on YouTube today. I'm sure Neurotic's on it. Doomcock, when Star Trek stuff comes out, especially, Nerdrotic and Doomcock are on it like that. And Mecha Random. See, that's the thing. All those people, they put out, you know, not only great content, but content more often. And that's the difference. I'm, you know, not able to put it out often. I want to put out content often. And I will. But I'll try to keep, you know, try to keep them standees up. Gotta have my first class standees. Mark says STD finished here 3 hours ago. I'll be watching STD tonight as well. After I watch the Orville, of course. Now, I think it is interesting that... oh, wait, you guys are saying... Official comments say has not been renewed yet. Yeah, I don't think they would usually announce a renewal until at least a couple episodes, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 episodes in. And that way in the middle point, it's like, oh, they got renewed. It must be going well. More people will watch. It's all about timing. Jason Ling says, quality over quantity, JP. Keep Egotastic classy, yo. I agree, Jason. Also, what I'm going to be doing is quality and quantity. I'm going to do both. But that quality is always going to be there. And I'm going to try to find ways to differentiate so you know what an episode is before you click on it. We're also going to be doing the game streaming on the separate Egotastic Game Time channel, which in 1 month is going to be going nuts. Also on Twitch. We're going to also be doing live shows on Twitch, just like we're doing now. All those links are down there, or most of those links are down there. And things are going nuts. I don't want to really do gaming on this specific channel. Though every once in a while I will come in with a gaming episode or a live stream to promote the other channel. You know how you got to do it. If you're going to build an empire, you got to do that stuff. But I'll try to always keep it, you know, Star Trek related or something like that. Travis JP, your quantity is going to go down. The physical JP quantity. Good luck with your weight loss plans. Thank you so much. Actually, I have no fears with the weight loss. I'm very good at eating. I'm very good at eating. No, I'm very good at, you know, not eating crazy. It's something I worked on all year. Now actually I'm pretty good at it and fine with it. It's just doing the exercising, which, because, you know, I'm always like, oh, I'm out of time. So I use that excuse a lot. And a lot of times it's a pretty good excuse. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Victor Martinez.
Boom, bitch!
What? Have enough queued on my DVR. Leaving to watch the show. Love you, JP. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Thanks, Victor. I really appreciate that. Go watch the show. It's queued up. Skip past those commercials. We don't need them. Also, another great thing, let me tell you about the Fox app. When I watched the episode on the Fox app, right after it was done airing live, it has less commercials. Like, it has some commercial breaks, but it doesn't have all these crazy commercial breaks that are shorter. It just has a couple of regular commercial breaks, so you could go Jaloja real quick. It felt right. It doesn't take away from the episode, so that's another reason to use that Fox app if it works out for you. Eccleston's Angel says, I love eating too, JP. I've lost 150 pounds. Anyway, what? Good for you. That is amazing. That is amazing. Dr. Scott Giles, I meant thanks, Rob Gurr, spell check. You people in your conversations. Now I got to make sure there's no too bad of a spoilers in the comments. Beaumont resident says, Jaloja when the walls fail. Timba, his zipper open wide. Jason Link says, Fox app used to have 5 commercials every 10 minutes last season. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was like that when I watched last week. Who knows what it'll be like tonight, though. Electro Hacker says, sweet emotion. Oh, Samal says, that's a cute word, Jaloja, the sound of it. Yeah, and actually, I have a Jaloja shirt that I have on the store, but I'm gonna get rid of it, and I'm gonna try to come up with a really cool Jaloja design for shirts. Something that just says, you know, Jaloja, but, you know, it looks cool. Jaloja! I don't really want to use any imagery or anything like that, because also, I like stuff that's not too flashy. I just like something that has a reference that people are, you know, go, what the hell does that mean? But then there's always those people that are like, oh, snaps, Jaloja. I want to get a Jaloja shirt and then just go hang out at the public restroom at a con and see what happens. And we'll take video of people's wieners. Star Trek Nitpickers, Gilliacs is cool too. Nuh-uh, Gilliacs aren't cool. Stupid trash Gilliacs. Oh, I'm so racist against their birthdays. Jason Link says, Jaloja when the urine fell. Jennifer Zock says, can you get the Fox Watch app on the computer, or is it only for Android iPhone? I don't know. I have it on my Fire TV, so I watched it on my big 50-inch, which is nothing nowadays. But I have it on my 50-inch. I had the app, watched it on there. Beautiful, you know, probably 720p, but it looked really good. Actually, I don't know. It might have been 1080 because it looked really good. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure. Edgy Pumpkin. So does that mean Nana Visitor won't be on, or Nana Visitor won't be on the Orville? I don't think she's going to be on the Orville this season, but because she wasn't able to do the part in Primal Urges, She had to drop out. That means she is open to do a role in some future season because she didn't get blowed up on that planet. But we are having Marina Sirtis this season. I'm very excited about that. Tim Russ, I'm very excited about that. Tony Todd, Candyman, very excited about that. Ted Danson's coming back. Last week we saw Ted Danson on the screen. I believe later in the season we're going to have Ted Danson again, but in person. Very excited about that. Kevin Scott says, I'm here during the commercial breaks. Electrohaxer says, I really do not miss the commercial format. Well, you guys, GreedBS said former Star Trekkers won't be on STD. Yeah, what's up with that? They're bringing the characters back, but they're not bringing any actors to guest star. That's kind of rude, because that's something that people want. People want, you know, they have this new universe, and then all of a sudden some Star Trek alum is playing an alien. That'd be great. The Orville does it, and it does really well for them. Why are CBS saying, no, you guys, we don't want you. We don't want you alums that people actually like. We want these new kids. I don't get that. What's up with them? Philip Cart says, you going to do any Future Man specials? Yes, I am going to do an episode about Future Man, encompassing both seasons, because they're already aired. Or not aired, but they're on Hulu. I highly recommend watching it. If you guys want your minds blown with just crazy sci-fi comedy, action, hard rated R, go watch it. It's great. You got many episodes to catch up on. It's so amazing. I'm going to do a thing about it. I just don't know how to even start, because how do you even start describing that show? MS Estes says, thank you for all your egotastic, great fun. Thank you so much. And you guys, you know what? It's almost, I got to go make dinner. I got to get ready to watch the Orville and STD. And I'm going to, and I thank you guys for all the super chats. Seriously, I thank you guys for becoming Patreons today. I thank you guys for contributing to the tip jar. We are well over 100%, which is amazing as of today. And it's coming. I don't know what. Just kidding. You know how I do. Is it? Okay, I can't answer any more questions. I'm sorry. I want to, though. You guys, I like talking to you guys. But we have to end this, don't we? We have to end this. Let's go through some sound effects.
Now entering glory hole.
You'll hear these next week if we get super chats.
People like Star Wars.
That's my favorite. And I'm going to be adding more. I got a whole keyboard here.
Egotastic FunTime.
Give me all your money.
That's a good one.
Give me all your money.
That's a pretty one.
Challenger!
And that's a great one to end it on. So, you guys, I'm going to go get ready to watch the Orville. I hope all of you have a chance to watch it either tonight or tomorrow. If you watch it within the first 7 days, it all counts towards the ratings. So I highly recommend doing that if you can. Let me move some stuff around. And let me see if we got the goodbyes set up. No, YouTube's still not going. So goodbye, Joe Carter, Joel Diaz, Turk and Rex. Hey, how's it going? Eccleston's Angel, Robert J. Hamilton, Electro Hacker, De Beaumont Resident, Dr. Scott Giles. Did I say Rob Crawford already? R-Core, Ron Milner, Jesper 117, T. Stoney, Michael Rose. I can't remember the names if I said them or not. Agrius 414. Dark Metamorphosis 1, Jesper 117, Joel Diaz, Dion, all your names. Hey, Mr. Belly, what's up? James Dodd, how's it going? Travis, what's up? You guys are great. Philip Cart, I love you more than anybody in my life. You're the most important person to me. Steve Lee, how's it going? And if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Go watch the Orville, you guys. But, okay, that's it. That is all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Are you ready to find out if Isaac is fully functional? How much flavor do you think Bortus's mustache can savor? Are you excited for more Ensign Turco God, I'm already messing up because I'm very excited for Instant Turco. Hi, Instant Turco. I'm JP, and I'm down to clown. You can let me know what you think by joining the conversation below. And thank you so much for liking, sharing, and supporting my stupid show. I'm definitely going to need a lot of your support for the next couple months until I get established. But we're all going to do this together, you guys. And you guys have been so great today. I can't believe it. And it really does mean the world to me. I'll see you very soon. No new episode of the Orville next week, but we will be streaming. I haven't decided if it's going to be Thursday or Friday, but we're going to be celebrating the arrival of the 20th thousand, something like that, subscriber for Egotastic FunTime channel, because we'll definitely be there by next week. I'll see you very soon. And as always, I hope all your times are Egotastic FunTimes. Click on all the links below. They do stuff for me. I appreciate it. Love you. Bye-bye.
Egotastic FunTime, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic FunTime, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your money. Give me all your money. Give me all your money.